took a licking. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. They'll bring him down at about the 33-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards. That brings up second and 9.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Watch 23, watch 23. Motion.
Tackled after a decent pickup.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That brings up second and 5.
From their own 40-yard line. 2nd down.
Motion.
He's at midfield. He's knocked out of bounds around the 46-yard line.
Good, solid running right there. Getting past the defensive lineman and into the secondary before he could be stopped.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
You have to like how this linebacker was able to move up quickly and bring down the ball carrier for a short gain. Nice stop by the junior.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 46. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Let's go.
That'll make it 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 situation. Ball on the 41. The intimidation factor is definitely here when you're playing in this stadium. Scrambling around. They bring him down.
The defenders played the snap count perfectly. They found the path into the backfield and didn't let the quarterback get away.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Well, I'm not sure I really agree with this call to go for it, but that's why I'm not coaching, folks.
Pulls it in, and that's a 1st down. And down he goes at about the 21.
Number 21 makes the tackle at the 21-yard line. 1st down.
So after the big pass play, we've got a 1st down.
Four down. 43 is the right.
Yeah, green done.
Kill. 49. Switch.
He's got it with room to run. The 10. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
That's great execution. The quarterback made a nice throw, and the receiver was able to go up and make the play.
Coming tight. Four down. 43 is the right.
Touchdown, Lobos.
Oh, that's a great job of some tough running right there. When you get close to the end zone, things get very tight, and it's tough to maneuver.
He makes the PAT. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
We are locked in on what's going on in Norman. And for Oklahoma, they're struggling to take control of this game. Iowa State has the edge, 31-28.
Thanks, Reese. 7-0 game
Number
here.
28 sets a
The
return.
kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He just drills this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Clemson's offense really centered around this quarterback, and as he goes, the team seems to go. Kirk.
Brad, over the weeks, I've been watching him on film, and one thing I've seen is his ability to make good decisions. I mean, time after time, he just avoids the mistakes. And when you can do that as a quarterback and as a leader of an offense, you're going to move the football down the field.
So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today.
Number 5. Watch the curl.
Down.
He gets out to about the 28-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. 3rd down.
They bring him down in the backfield. The Tigers have a player that's up for national awards. It's all speculation right now. You can talk about awards after you win them. He's got to worry about playing this football game. Taken down at the 40. The Lobos offense, I thought, answered the doubters big time with an impressive opening drive, and they got on the board first.
Yeah, when you're in a hostile environment, you want to play with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder. Just show people that you're not intimidated by the environment. They sure did that first time out.
Back to the action now here in the second quarter. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays. He's tackled at the 41-yard line.
That brings up second and 9.
Second and 9. Ball on the 41-yard line. New Mexico up 7 points. Looks for the tight end, but they can't hook up.
I'm not so sure he made the best decision that time. That was a pretty tight area he was trying to throw that one into.
Down now, and they need to get it out to the 50. I don't know if they'll be able to hear his cadence in the midst of all this mayhem. He's at midfield, brought down at the 48. Quick throw out to the receiver.
Gain of 11 yards. First down.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? 43 is the mic. Black 80.
Tackle made right around the 38-yard line.
I like how efficient the offense looked on that play. Everybody knew their assignment, and it all came together for a nice run.
Nice run to the outside. Moran gets about 4 yards on the play.
That makes it second and 6.
Take four. Stop your
New
body.
Mexico is up a score.
Check 50.
Makes the first down catch. And he's tackled around the 18-yard line.
Call the gain of 16 yards. First down.
Check Kill. Next up.
He's taken down around the 15-yard
That's how
line.
we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want to know. Hit a run out of this.
That'll make it second and 7.
Roger. 43's the mic.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Hey, you know.
Throwing left.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 23 was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it third and 7.
The middle for this game.
Normally you look for the pass in those kinds of situations, but a very alert play stopped that run short of the sticks.
So it's fourth down, and the offense is still on the field. New Mexico is up by a touchdown.
Easy. Kill. Kill.
Check three.
And they make the stop at about the 5-yard line.
Terrell makes the tackle at the 5-yard line. That makes it first and goal.
Four down. 43's the mic. Kill. Right now.
Motion.
Motion. Kill. Right now. Run.
Touchdown, New Mexico. He really plowed his way into the end zone there. Great looking touchdown.
Once you get inside the 10-yard line, this halfback is automatic.
And he tacks on the extra point. It was an 11-play, 60-yard drive, and they get it in for 7.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling, running the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
So the score now, 14-0. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. He's on the run, tries to get around the corner. Missed tackle, and he's taken down at the 26. So he keeps it and picks up maybe a yard on the play. Clemson will take their first time out of the half. We've got a 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go. Checking motion.
Quick throw to the tight end. Tackle around the 39-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
Let's go. Mike, number 53.
Second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 39.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
They'll bring him down at the 35. A 4-yard loss.
Well, that play was sort of out of sync from the start, but you have to also recognize that the defense made a great play. They read it from the get-go.
Tight end right.
From their own 35-yard line. Third down.
Check 50, check 50. Take go. Shift, shift. Motion, motion, motion. Let's go.
And he is drilled at the 28.
Well, we talked all week with these coaches, and even when we met with them yesterday out at practice, they told us there were some big concerns about facing these defensive ends. They thought that they might be able to hold up against him, maybe get the ball out of the pocket a little bit quicker, maybe use running backs and tight ends to help with double teams on the outside. But right now, whatever they thought they might be able to do, they better get back to that drawing board because these defensive ends are just too quick.
He's to the 40. He's at midfield, and they push him out around the 46-yard line.
The Lobos are just cruising through this first half, Herbie. Really a comfortable lead here.
Yep, but still a lot of football left to be played. They got to remember that it's a 4-quarter game, and even though that first half went pretty well, things can change in a hurry.
The offense really came up with a nice drive there last time out, and most of those yards came through the air.
This defense needs to improve from front to back. The line needs to put more pressure on the quarterback, and the defensive backs need to stick it to these receivers with tighter coverage.
Quick strike to the receiver, and down he goes around the 31-yard line.
Call gain of 15 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Check 50. Check easy, easy. Kill, 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 kill. Easy, easy. Kill, kill.
He wants it all, going long. He's in. Touchdown, New Mexico. And he converts the extra point. Dyer has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep.
Number 28 sets a return.
Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down to the end zone for a touchback.
It's still only the second quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout.
Set. 10 Boston. 10 Boston.
He's going to try and scramble. He's tackled at about the 43-yard line.
A good quarterback knows when and how to improvise. And if he's got the skills, he can also turn a scramble into something big.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Now he's scrambling. Brought down at the 41. Quick throw. Tackle made at the 33.
The Tigers, they're going to have to call their third and final timeout.
Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, it's a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice game.
So the defense has had enough of the no huddle as they call a timeout. The field goal unit's out on the field, and they're going to try to get these guys 3 points before halftime. Kicks away, and he splits the uprights. They might just want to squish this one. Only a few seconds left here before halftime. It's fielded at the 2. He makes it out to maybe the 16-yard line. Certainly not what we expected as we head to halftime. 21-3, New Mexico. All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half.
Deep to return.
He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
10-19.
He has some room. Makes it to the 37.
First down.
Tackled around the 48-yard line.
That makes it first and
10. Makes it to the 41.
First down.
Throws it in a hurry. He's in for the score, and they're back in it. Splits the uprights with the extra point. Clemson is ready to kick it away. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense is on its way out on the field again, and they haven't had any problem finding the end zone in their past couple of drives. Makes it out to about the 33.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That makes it second and 2.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
Easy. Kill. Pull down. Black eye. Watch the motion.
makes it to the 35-yard line.
Gain 2 yards. First down.
Go down. 43 is the fight. Down. New 9. Kill. New 9.
He makes it to the 38-yard line. Intercepted.
There you go. If you're going to come back in this game, it's going to start with one play. And maybe that pick is what turns things around for you.
From the 40-yard line, it's first down.
Let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
He's looking for his man. Finds his receiver who's all alone. The extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 20-yard line.
Clemson's playing much better on the defensive side of the ball here in the third quarter.
Well, Brad, I think what I've seen is they were just doing too much in the first half. They've streamlined their attack, and I think it's made it a little bit easier for their players to understand what to do, and they're playing a lot faster here.
The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
One general rule in any game is to hold on to the ball. If you're in the negative in the turnover department, your chances of winning decrease exponentially.
He makes his way out to about the 35.
That's a gain of 15 on the play. That makes it first and 10.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 35. New Mexico is up 4.
Watch the slant. Hey, motion backfield. Hey, easy, below cap. Hey, easy, below cap.
He's taken down around the 35-yard line.
That makes it second and
10. From their own 35-yard line, it's second down.
Easy. Kill.
He's going to go for the home run. It's broken up.
What a huge play that would have been. The defensive back showed some good speed to stay with it and tip it away.
Third down.
Third down, 10 yards to go.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Really one of the very tough places to play in college football, and it's no different today. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted.
Johnson's at the interception.
First and 10.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
There's a strike complete. And they finally push him out at the 22.
Right left. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Well, the defense has to be very frustrated there. They did everything. They got to the quarterback. In fact, it looked like they had a chance to bring him down for the sack, and somehow he's able to throw the ball away.
From the 22-yard line. Second down.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On the draw, tackle in the backfield.
Call a loss of 1 yard on the play. That brings up third and 12.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
He launches one for the end zone. They knock it down, incomplete.
You can't understate the value of a defensive back who can make plays like this. It's just huge.
So the kicker comes out. He'll try to put 3 points on the board. The kick is away. It's long enough.
Offense comes back out, looking to improve from their last effort.
I look for the offense to come out with the same game plan as before. You don't make changes after one play.
Straight up the middle, and he'll lose yardage.
I think anytime you lose yardage, it's frustrating as a ball carrier. It's very frustrating as a play caller. Makes you a little bit more hesitant maybe to go back to a certain play. The biggest thing you want to do as an offensive coordinator is get the offense over the sideline after the series, make sure everybody's on the same page, and then show the confidence that you still have in them despite this play, that you're going to go right back to the running back and trust that offensive line.
Tackle at the 25.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Ball on the 25. New Mexico is up by 4.
Caught him, but they're going to lose yards. He was tackled immediately. gets it off, and it's very high in the air. And he has it on the corner. He makes it out to maybe the 49-yard line.
The Tiger staff has got a winner on their hands. You've been around kids like this. They're just fun to be around.
They're fun to be around, and I think it's infectious. His attitude, I think, permeates throughout this entire offense and really throughout the entire team. It's no wonder this team is so competitive with him at the front leading the way.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense.
That brings up second and 9.
Four down. Let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
And it looks like this one's going to come down to the final quarter. 21-17, New Mexico. Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here in quarter number 4.
Four down. Let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53.
He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line. Gets it out quickly. They'll bring him down at the 19. Coordinator.
Big-time play, taking that ball all the way in. Maybe the defense wasn't expecting a run.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point.
A 5-play, 51-yard drive. And they come away with a touchdown.
Boy, this offense right now is just being physical, really controlling the line of scrimmage, and it's opening up some nice big lanes for the running back.
He got nailed on that one.
Time's running short here, so let's see what plays out.
Sometimes late in a game like this, we get so focused on the offense and whether or not the offense can get in field goal range and maybe have a shot to win it with a touchdown, that I think sometimes we overlook the defense. And I think the worst thing you can do defensively right now is be passive and sit back and almost a prevent defense. When you play a prevent defense and sit back, it makes it very easy on the offensive line and quarterback to execute the offense. Maintain your aggressiveness as a defense late in the game with the lead.
With a quick throw. Big gain there for the first down.
There was some miscommunication down there by the defense that allowed for that big gain.
Brought down around the 48-yard line. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9.
That'll make it second and inches.
Tight right. Four down. I got number 23. I got you, 23. 23 is the right. Down. Easy. Check 9.
And they make the stop at the 35.
Gain of 13 on the play. First down.
Tight right, Roger. Four down. Take four. 43 is the right. Down. Move down.
Now he tries to buy some time. Quick pass tight end, and he wasn't ready for it.
second and 10.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 35. And he's taken down at the 34. In this game, in the fourth quarter, this third and long is huge. These fans are showing you why teams hate to come here, folks. And he's tackled at about the 23-yard line.
Wallace brings him down at the 23-yard line. First down.
Tackle made around the 21-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it second and 8.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Four down.
Just under 3 to go in regulation.
Down. Black 80.
Runs outside for a nice gain.
Gain of 6 yards. That makes it third and 3.
Here we go. Tight right.
The crowd at this stadium always a factor in a football game. Run, and he's brought down.
Gain of 5 on the play. That makes it first and 10.
Man left. Four down. 43's the mic. Down. Man 8. Let's go. Kill. Check 9. Easy. Kill. Easy, kill. Cheetah.
He's on the run. Fires that quickly, incomplete.
Overthrew his man, but boy, did he have some heat on him. He just needs to put a little bit more touch on that pass.
Four down. 43's the mic.
Tackled after positive yardage.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up third and 4.
So it's third down now, and they're going to need about 4. Just over a minute in the fourth quarter.
Motion.
He'll go with a toss right. Well, that's just a huge stop right there here late in the fourth quarter of the game this time. That might be one we look back on later and say, that won the ball game. Is still on the field. They're all tied in a line here on 4th and short. Wow, you just got to love it for this defense. They come up with the stop of the ball game and maybe quarter in a one-possession game, and poise is what it's all about here. Who's going to have it and who won't? Clemson is up by 3. He might have a chance. He's tackled at the 18-yard line.